Everyone, so I'm going to do my November favourites. Yeah, my November favourites. So, starting off with, I got a second bottle and the bigger bottle of this Clinique Clarifying Lotion. This is the 400ml. I had the 200ml before. Loved it so much that I got the big one. I absolutely adore this. I got the one for dry combination skin. So number 1 is for dry skin, like very dry to dry skin. Number 2 is for dry combination skin. Number 3 is for combination oily, and number 4 is for very oily. Now I am combination oily really, like, because I have an oily T-zone and would be kind of normal everywhere else, but I just find if I tend to go for those products, they're a little bit more drying, so I don't like it. So I just think it's a bit safer to go for the dry combination. So it still does do for combination skin, and I can actually get a wee bit dry around like the outside of my face and my forehead if I don't moisturize, so it probably does suit, but it just works so well. I think this has been a saviour for me as in regards to like exfoliation. Like, it's a chemical exfoliator, that's what it does. It basically exfoliates the skin. It has, what's in it? I don't have the, salicylic acid is the main thing, and it also has witch hazel. Now it does smell very alcohol-y, so that might put people off, but I don't care, it works, so I love it. For my makeup, or not my makeup, my moisturiser, my Normaderm by Vichy. I love this stuff. You just have to be careful not to put too much of it on. I'm nearly out of this one and I'm definitely going to repurchase. That's why I decided to pop it in. I use it every day as my daytime moisturiser, and I don't really need too much sunblock, so I love that. I wish it did have sunblock, I suppose is the only downside, but it doesn't. I recently got this Clinique, I just wanted to try out a few Clinique stuff because I haven't tried them in years and I know I used to like them. So I got this Clinique All About Eyes eye cream. This is seriously the softest eye cream ever. Like, it's just really silky when it's on the skin, and it works really, really well. I mean, it says here it reduces circles, puffs, whatever, but I just find you just want to moisturize really well around that area, and that's what this does. So I absolutely adore that. Again, I'm not too sure of the price, but easily found out if you check it up online. That's pretty much it for skin prep stuff. I have one hair thing, I might as well throw it in. I think I may have showed this before, but it's an Umberto Giannini Instant Beauty Makeover Spray. So this is kind of basically like a moisturizing hairspray. I just kind of think it gives a nice kind of, it kind of, like it says, it revitalizes, and it kind of does. My hair was really kind of frazzly looking this morning when I woke up. And when I sprayed this, it kind of just takes away the frazzled look to it, and it does give a little bit of hold, like a teeny tiny bit of hold. It wouldn't really be very holdy by any means. That's so not a word, but either way, it's a really nice spray. So that's the Umberto Giannini Beauty Secrets range. I really like their stuff. Now, as far as foundations go, a healthy mix. I just can't get enough of it. I'm to the very, very end of it. I managed to get like as much as I can out to do this tutorial, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get too much more out, so I'm so going to repurchase this. I absolutely adore this foundation. Price wise, I think it's around about €12. I think it's around that. Worth every penny. And this is actually very similar ingredients to the Studio Fix Fluid, so I think it's a really nice alternative to that. Maybe not quite as heavy, but very close. I really, really love this. It's nicer. Like, I think this is nicer than the Studio Fix Fluid, and the colour is much better on me than the NC15 is. Then for concealer, I'm still loving my Soap and Glory Kick-Ass concealer, just for convenience. You have your salmon colour here for under eye, and then the more yellow based concealer for redness in the skin, and then in the top layer you have your powder puff with your translucent powder underneath. This was around €12, I think. And there's a wee mirror there as well, so it's just a really handy product, and I love the packaging. So I did a video on this already, so you should be able to find that, or I'll link to it below anyhow for you. And really nice concealer. Then for the rest, my Clinique, I got a Clinique eye base. This is the Touch Base for eyes in 26 Canvas Light, so that's it there. It's kind of like a slight pearlescent, I'll show you there, if you can see there, like a pearly goldy cream colour. It's just a really nice base for under the eyes. I use it by itself often just for under my brow, so it works really nice as a highlight like that, and then onto the inner corners as well. Really nice product. for, like, of course my BH Cosmetics, I feel like a parrot saying this over and over, but their eye and lip primer, I just love it. Now, I don't really use it on the lips because I find it can be a little bit drying on the lips, but it still works well. But it's just, I mean, you can see there I've used so much of it. Amazing eye primer. I love it. I really, really love that product. Then I'm loving I'm loving eyebrow kits at the moment. Everyone and anyone and their granny seems to be coming out with eyebrow kits at the moment, but it doesn't bother me as long as they're good. So I was sent this one by Vivo, which is a new makeup brand, which is in Tesco's, I believe. Now, I'd say it's in the bigger Tesco's because I haven't seen it in our one here, but it's the Ultimate Brow and Eye Kit. And what I love about it is that colours that it comes with, so you have a really light kind of, no, this is the other side. You have a really light, like, taupey blonde brown. And it's not really that taupey, it's more of a blonde brown. Then you have a warm brown and a darker cool brown. I think it'll just suit most people, but for someone like me who likes to kind of go between keeping my eyebrows lighter and then darker depending on the look and whatever my hair is at the time, this is a really handy kit. And then it comes with this clear mascara for your eyebrows, so this will keep the hairs in place, which is going to be really, really handy. Now, the only thing I don't like about it is the applicator that it comes with, which is like a sponge tip applicator, which is absolutely useless for eyebrows. And then this angled brush, which is really fluffy and, like, it'd be okay I suppose for putting it through the body of your hair, but no good for shaping. So I do need to use a separate brush for this when I'm using it for shaping my eyebrows, but it's still a really nice kit. And then my Sleek Brow Kit in Light, I love this. Again, am I using, yeah, the wee brushes actually that came with this weren't too bad, but I just really like the colours. The darker colour there is the wax, so you don't need to use a separate gel, and then the lighter colour is for the colour in the body of your hair, so I really love those. Yeah, that's definitely available at the moment as well. So another eye base is my MAC Paint Pot in Blackground. And this is like a really dark gunmetal grey with a teeny bit of shimmer through it. I've been wearing a lot of smoky eye looks recently, and I suppose going a bit darker, maybe because my hair being darker and with the season that's in it, I suppose. So this has been by my side a lot. And then another thing I've been using loads as a like as a base for under smoky eyes is my Feline Kohl by MAC. This is just such a soft kohl. I much prefer it to smoulder. Now, the only downside to this is that it being so soft, you have to be careful when you're topping it, because it can break off really easily. But I don't care, it works so amazing. I have this in my waterline, I use it in my waterline all the time. It lasts pretty well for what it is like. I mean, it's not waterproof or anything like that, but it just is so handy for doing smoky eyes. I find I just throw it around the lash line really quickly, just use a small blending brush like something like this to blend it out, just to really smudge it out, and then pop any colour on over it, and it's gorgeous. Even by itself it's lovely, but I really love that. Then for eyeshadow, my Bourjois Ombre Paupier again. I think I may have showed this in the last one, but just the nicest pearl highlighter, really, really beautiful. And this is a number 8, so it's a Bourjois one. Really, really love that. I mean, Bourjois do really nice eyeshadows anyhow. I have rediscovered my Blue Brown Pigment by MAC. I have the big pot, which was the old pot compared to the new pots you can get now. But this is like, it's a little bit like Club, which was an eyeshadow by MAC, but this is nicer. You can see that there. It's one of those ones that it looks kind of like a warm brown when it's on like that. And then if you get your black kohl pencils, I'm going to stick some of my Feline here and put it over the kohl pencil, you get that beautiful greeny colour. It's just beautiful on. So it's a two-tone one that works. This is actually one that works really well if you put it over like smudged black, so it looks like you've got two different colours on the eyes, because it's going to be brown where the back base isn't, and it's going to be more of that bluey green colour over the black. So I love this, and I wore this into work recently just by itself pretty much, with a bit of handwritten in the crease as a smoky eye, and everyone loved it. So I really liked how that turned out. And then in my smaller pot here I have Tan Pigment by MAC. This one is, it's kind of like, it reminds me of All That Glitters, the eyeshadow, but it's just a really pretty, like, goldy beige colour. I just find it works well on nearly everyone. And it's just a really nice highlight. Like, it's just so pretty. So I love that. Of course, now all the pots that you get from MAC are these smaller sizes, so that's what I have that one in, but there's still loads of it. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to ever get through one of these pots, let alone the other one. So another MAC product, and it's Warm Soul Mineralized Blush. Really beautiful blusher. It's, how would I describe it? I found this hard to describe when I was trying to talk about it in a recent video. It's kind of like a rosy colour, a rosy brown, I don't know. It's just really nice, and I love the level of shimmer it has because it's like iridescent enough that it gives a beautiful glow to the skin without being really glittery or tacky looking. And even if your skin isn't like 100% perfect, you can still kind of get away with wearing it. It's just really beautiful. It gives just a really nice warmth to the skin, so I really love that. I have kind of been loving my Ravishing lipstick by MAC, which is this beautiful coral colour. I'm trying not to wear strong colours like what I am today because of my braces, and this is just really, really pretty. I kind of wear it kind of for more natural, neutral looks, but that I want a little bit of a colour for, so I really, really like that. I sent this sleek lipstick in the colour Cranberry. It's a matte lipstick. It's on the outer corners of my lips today, and it's just a really beautiful kind of burgundy berry colour. So I really love that, and I love the fact that it's matte, but it's not that drying, which is really handy. And then, is that it? Oh no, last of the makeups is my Inglot AMC lip gloss in number 541. There you go, and it's that one there. So you can see there, it has that really cool, like, how would you put it? Just, it's a really interesting light effect. It kind of looks blue every now and again, or it can look more kind of greeny golden, depending on what base you put it on or whether you use it by yourself or whatever. But it's just a beautiful, cool lipstick. And I really like using cool colours on the lips. I think it can be really flattering. And then finally, I have a makeup brush, and this is by Oon. I'm not sure if you pronounce it Una or Oon, but it's this guy here. It's kind of a natural makeup range we have, and I think it's English. I think it's a British company, but it's a natural haired brush or bristled brush, and it's like flat, so it's really good for buffing in makeup, and also for like powders, like liquids and powders. And it's not the softest thing in the world, but it works really well either way. Like, it's not scratchy, but it's a little bit coarse, but it just works really well for buffing in any kind of products. I mean, I've literally used this from base through to powder because I was loving it so much. It'd be really good for something like Studio Tech by MAC, you know, one of those kind of drier cream makeups. But that's that guy, and I think this was around €12. So that was plenty for this week or for this month. And my camera's just about to die, so it's pretty good timing. So thanks a million for watching, guys, and I'll chat to you all really soon. Slán!